Hey guys, how are you? Thank you so much for visiting the channel. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos or maybe you stumbled upon, I never ever do commentaries. In fact, this is my very first commentary I'm ever doing. Every single one of my other videos have just been raw gameplay. I basically post the most action-packed parts of every game I record. I just go straight to the point, add some music, but this is going to be a quick, different video. The reason why I'm doing a commentary is because I wanted to talk about this subject that I really noticed like 7 months ago about multiplayer games in general. If you've been watching my other videos, I would say 3/4 of my channel is just Call of Duty, and then 7 months ago I pretty much switched over to Halo and Battlefield. Basically, I'm not really a fan of Infinity Ward. I don't really like their games at all. Modern Warfare 2 was, in my opinion, their only good game. I mean, yeah, Call of Duty 4 was fine, but it was just too plain for me. Modern Warfare 3 was okay. Ghosts, I absolutely hated so much. It was, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's hands down the worst Call of Duty. So I ended up skipping Infinite Warfare because I'm not a fan of them. So basically I switched over to Halo and Battlefield Master Chief Collection and Battlefield 1. And I pretty much thought it was going to be a completely different experience, because obviously the game's completely different. Call of Duty, it's super quick time to kill. You know, one person can change the course of a entire match, and you really don't need your teammates for the most part. But what I've noticed throughout playing for like the past half year, more than that actually, is Halo, Battlefield, and Call of Duty each suffer from the exact same problem. And you guys probably can already tell what I'm even talking about. It's the teammates. I didn't think it would be like that, actually, because, again, Call of Duty is the priority of the individual, but then again, you have a lot of teammates who completely ruin the game for you. You know, they quit, they don't do anything, they pretty much, you know, give the enemy team score streak, stuff like that. But turns out, in Halo and Battlefield, it's the same thing. You literally need good teammates to pretty much win, but in Halo and Battlefield, I'm running into the exact same problems that I'm running into in Call of Duty. You know, you have people who don't do anything at all. They pretty much, you know, bog the team down. But the main difference, especially in Halo, is you can betray people, and Halo in particular is a serious problem right now where there's absolutely no penalty of any kind for quitting games. Pretty much this gameplay that you're watching, we end up losing, and I end up doing pretty much 1/3 of the kills for our entire team was pretty much me. The other people just completely had no idea what they were doing. What happened was when the game started, one guy left immediately, and I don't really understand why that happens in video games where a match starts and then immediately someone just quits. I just don't understand the logic behind it, because listen, if you want to go somewhere, you know, just quit out before the game starts so that they can find more newer players to replace you. In Halo, they don't get replaced once the match starts, so you're like at a permanent disadvantage if someone leaves. And another person was split screening, and they were both just betraying us and our team, so they ended up getting kicked out. And what Halo does is every time you betray someone, it literally deducts a point from your score. So you can actually have a negative team balance for kills. So basically, it's just remarkable how every single first-person shooter is pretty much the same. I always thought that Call of Duty, you know, we always complain about bad teammates in Call of Duty. You know, like, we always blame them, we always make videos about, like, you know, how we always complain and stuff like that, and we always say, like, you know, in other games you don't have this problem. But after playing for the past half year in Battlefield and Halo, it's the same thing. Teammates, bad teammates are literally in every game. So my general solution and my proposal is basically, I literally would love to have skill-based matchmaking in every game. Now, I know that sounds crazy. I know for Call of Duty in particular, when Advanced Warfare came out, the entire community was freaking out, you know, like everyone's like petitioning and stuff like that. They did end up removing skill-based matchmaking. I literally do think skill-based matchmaking is the only solution to this, because you will literally get teamed up with people who are serious, right? And since you're getting teamed up with people who are serious, what's going to end up happening is every match you're going to have stable teammates. I mean, yeah, it's going to be hard, but who cares? At least everything will work. For me in particular, I know a lot of people don't like this, but I love playing multiplayer matches where it's like really tough. So like I would absolutely take always having skill-based matchmaking over just, you know, playing with completely random people of all skill levels, because unfortunately Halo and Call of Duty suffer from the same problem, where if you're like a really good player, they end up matching you with people who are way worse. And what ends up happening is one person who's extremely good ends up playing with a lot of people in their team who are just horrible, and that's why you lose all the time. And then what ends up happening is you face an entire team of, like, I guess, average players or good players. So that one person with a super high KD gets a severe disadvantage, and in games like Halo, you need a team. Call of Duty as well. You just cannot afford to have your teammates give the enemy a lot of score streaks, which will lose the game for you. But I literally do think skill-based matchmaking is the way to go, in my opinion. Now look, I know not everyone's going to agree with me, but I just think it's the best solution. There's really no other way. I mean, if you think about it, other games have been doing this stupid thing where it's like, if you quit out too many times, you don't play for like a few hours, right? But who cares? I mean, they're still gonna keep doing that. It's not like they're gonna permanently stop it. You know what I mean? The only other solution I can ever think of is if you just quit too many times, or let's say you're idle all the time, you just get like a couple-day ban. But as of right now, I don't know any games that do that at all. But other than that, that's pretty much the video. We end up losing by 8 points, which is not bad, considering that, you know, we recovered from like 20 points. But overall, that's the video, guys. I really do appreciate you sticking around. Who knows, I might make more commentaries like this, but other than that, have a good one.